We cannot find Chef Staib anywhere. Someone else is going to have to address the crowd, and
gracious.
I tell you, it is my birthday. I do not have to be the one to do it.
Yes, of course. We would hate to have you inconvenienced on your precious day of your birth, sir.
Correct.
But if you must have someone speak instead, I would be glad to do it, as a matter of
Mr.
fact.
Adams, I do not think that's a very good idea. No.
Why do you not think so?
Well, when you start to talk, people tend to get angry.
Sir! The truth is that I have been in Philadelphia and all I hear about is Washington this and Jefferson that and Franklin. It is terrifying. Why should Adams not have his day? Why should I not have some recognition and...
Yes, dearest. I do believe you should have your recognition, but perhaps this would be a good time to speak less and listen more. Please say.
We were introduced to all these gentlemen and most cordially welcomed to Philadelphia. We then rode into town, and dirty, dusty, and fatigued as we were, we could not resist the importunity to go to the tavern, the most genteel one in America.
I've used this line for the last 240 years.
Well worn.
And in your honor, I produced an episode on my TV show.
You had an episode? Are you having an episode now, sir? If you would like, I could contact Benjamin Rush. He's very good at this sort of thing. He actually has a large wooden box he could sit upon your head. It calms you right down.
No, sir. It's a TV show.
Oh. Well, I'm not certain of the type of show or the initials you use for it, but if it involves food, I'm with you.
It certainly does. And
Very good.
And your favorite on top of it.
Let us have it then.
Yep. I found myself in a very crucial time of history. What happened right here in Philadelphia, I would think, set the nation on its course.
Mr. Jefferson, I do believe that it was a very good idea for us to have you write this declaration, sir, for it was the best opportunity we had, I think.
Yes, I know, Mr. Adams, and I recall your arguments, and to this day I resent having to have done it in the first place.
Well, if I had written the document, it would have been twice as long, and we would all be speaking with English accents.
Oh, come now, sir. You do not give yourself nearly enough credit. It would not have been twice as long, no. It would have been 3 times as long.
Well, I know the reasons that you should have done it and were to do it. The reason, the first, you were a Virginian, and still are a Virginian as far as I know.
Once a Virginian, always a Virginian?
Yes, and as such, it was important that a Virginian lead the way with this declaration, rather than having another blathering Massachusetts man calling out for it.
You can say that again. Don't.
Reason the second, you write 10 times better than I.
Pardon?
Well, perhaps 5 times better than I. But reason the third, I was suspected, disliked, and unpopular. Some might even say obnoxious.
Well, whose fault is that?
The fact is, sir, that you, not having spoken 3 sentences together your entire time in Congress, did not have that same sort of reputation. So it was imperative that you were the one who authored the declaration.
If it was so unanimously imperative, if I were the one who were agreed upon by everyone in Congress, and therefore my opinion was so very valued, why was it, after I wrote the document, that Congress mangled it? They tore it apart. They took out some of the best things, put in things that didn't belong there. Well, if I had known they were going to do that to my document,
Well,
I never would have...
you were in a room full of lawyers.